Hey there, football fans! Hold on to your hats because we're about to take a wild ride into the shadier corners of the NFL. From devious schemes to questionable tactics, the NFL has seen its fair share of eyebrow-raising moments. So brace yourselves for a roller coaster of unforgettable moments in the history of the game. Let's dive in. Number 1. Spygate. This scandal sent shockwaves through the league. In September of 2007, the NFL uncovered the New England Patriots' illegal videotaping of the New York Jets coaching signals during a Week 1 game, a scandal nicknamed Spygate. A Patriots video assistant captured the signals, leading to suspicions from other teams, including the Jets, due to coach Eric Mangini's previous association with the Patriots. The Patriots admitted their wrongdoing, and NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell imposed significant penalties, fining coach Belichick $500,000, the team $250,000, and making them forfeit their first-round draft pick in 2008. The NFL's decision to destroy the Spygate game tape has been a source of controversy. Despite their successful history, including 3 Super Bowl wins and a 16-0 regular season in 2007, the Patriots faced a setback that season when they lost to the New York Giants in Super Bowl 42, denying them a perfect season. Number 2. Deflategate. Tom Brady, renowned as one of the NFL's all-time greatest quarterbacks, earned 7 Super Bowl rings and numerous records, securing his legendary status. However, his reputation faced a setback in 2015 due to the Deflategate scandal. Following a complaint from the Indianapolis Colts about the New England Patriots' use of underinflated footballs in the AFC Championship game, an NFL investigation discovered that 11 of the 12 footballs used were underinflated. Brady, the Patriots quarterback at the time, was implicated, with the league suspending him for 4 games and imposing a hefty team fine. Although Brady and the Patriots denied wrongdoing, their legal challenge proved unsuccessful, leading to Brady's suspension for the start of the 2016 season. The scandal affected the team's reputation and raised questions about integrity, even though the Patriots eventually secured another Super Bowl victory. The legacy of Deflategate lingers as a reminder of the potential consequences of cheating in the NFL. Number 3. Bountygate. The New Orleans Saints bounty scandal, known as Bountygate, involved a group of defensive players violating NFL rules by operating a slush fund that rewarded them with bonuses or bounties for in-game performance, including allegedly injuring opponents during the 2009 to 2011 seasons. The investigation initially began in 2010 after allegations of intentional player injuries during the 2009-2010 playoffs, but it gained momentum in late 2011. The NFL found evidence that the Saints defensive coordinator, Greg Williams, established a program in 2009 involving multiple players, approximately 22 to 27, who contributed their own money to fund the bonuses. The scandal also implicated head coach Sean Payton, who was accused of attempting to cover up the scheme, and the general manager Mickey Loomis for not stopping it when directed by the team owner Tom Benson. This incident raised concerns about player safety, team ethics, and the management's responsibilities within the league. Number 4. Stickum. Throughout NFL history, the quest for competitive advantage has led to creative tactics and the use of foreign substances. One noteworthy case involves Stickum, a sticky substance notably used by Lester Hayes. This adhesive improved grip and always allowed Hayes to prolong defensive maneuvers, becoming a game changer. However, the banning of Stickum in 1981, dubbed the Lester Hayes rule, did not prevent players like Jerry Rice from continuing to use it. Bears founder George Halas once used itching powder on opponents' uniforms, while players like Will Wolford lined their gloves with Kevlar. Dan Hampton even mentioned taping metal bars under pads to gain an advantage. Players' ingenuity has led to regulations aimed at maintaining fair play. The NFL prohibited slippery substances on players' bodies, equipment, or uniforms in 1981. Quarterbacks and offensive linemen have been known to use various sprays and tapes to enhance grip or prevent opponents from grabbing. Modern gloves have revolutionized the game, potentially prompting discussions about regulating their stickiness. The debate around foreign substances occasionally sparks controversy, like the use of DMSO by Jerry Shockey. The NFL remains a dynamic arena where players and teams continually explore new ways to gain a competitive edge, raising intriguing questions about the line between innovative strategy and unfair advantage. Number 5. Giants fake injuries. A cleverly executed hurry-up offense can put pressure on opposing defenses, often forcing them to call timeouts or scramble to substitute players. However, in 2011, the New York Giants employed an unusual tactic to slow down the St. Louis Rams' no-huddle offense. In a curious incident during a Week 2 matchup, 2 Giants players, linebacker Jaquan Williams and defensive back Deion Grant, suddenly fell to the ground with apparent injury injuries at nearly the same time. This prompted the referees to call a timeout for player safety. The Rams, who were close to the Giants' 10-yard line, had to settle for a field goal after the play resumed. A former Giants player, Rams linebacker Brian Kell, claimed that Giants defensive coordinator Perry Fowell coached this tactic. The NFL responded by issuing a memo warning teams that faking injuries to gain an advantage could result in fines, suspensions, and lost draft picks.
Number 6. Broncos salary cap violations. In an often forgotten football scandal from the past, the NFL penalized the Denver Broncos for breaking salary cap rules from 1996 to 1998. The salary cap limits how much a team can spend on player salaries to ensure fairness. The Broncos violated this by manipulating player contracts, paying star quarterback John Elway less of the cap than other teams paid their top players. This let them use more money to strengthen other parts of their team, giving them an unfair advantage. In fact, the Oakland Raiders owner claimed this helped the Broncos win the 1997 and 1998 Super Bowls. The Broncos explained that their owner, Pat Bowlen, asked players to take lower salaries temporarily to build a new stadium. They saw it as an accounting snafu. However, the NFL saw it as a violation, emphasizing the importance of upholding fairness among teams. Well, the Broncos faced fines of $1.9 million and lost valuable draft picks as a result of their salary cap misconduct.
Number 7. Salosi tripping incident. During a 2010 Week 14 game, Salosi, the New York Jets strength coach, intentionally extended his left knee to trip Miami Dolphins cornerback Nolan Carroll as he ran the sideline during punt coverage. Alosi later admitted his actions were deliberate. Before this play, Jets players formed a tripping wall on the sidelines, raising questions about whether Alosi acted alone or with knowledge from former special teams coordinator Mike Westhoff and head coach Rex Ryan. Miami Dolphins players, including Channing Crowder and Ricky Williams, criticized the Jets as cheaters who engage in unsportsmanlike conduct. Fortunately, Carroll wasn't severely injured by this cheap shot. Following the game, Alosi issued an apology. The NFL penalized Alosi by suspending him without pay for the rest of the 2010 regular season and playoffs, fining him $25,000. The Jets were also fined $100,000 for the incident. Number 8. Mike Tomlin on the field. During the 2013 Thanksgiving night game in Pittsburgh, Baltimore Ravens receiver Jacoby Jones altered his kickoff return path because Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin stepped onto the field. NFL VP of officiating Dean Blandino indicated that Tomlin should have been flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct, but no touchdown was awarded. Pittsburgh Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin faced a $100,000 fine from NFL Executive Vice President of Football Operations Ray Anderson for stepping onto the field during the game against the Baltimore Ravens. Number 9. Videotape scandal. In 2010, the NFL launched an investigation into the Denver Broncos after accusations that they had videotaped a San Francisco 49ers walkthrough practice before a game at London's Wembley Stadium in 2009. The blame was placed on the team's director of video operations, Steve Scarnecchia, who had a prior connection to the New England Patriots video department from 2001 to 2004, and the New York Jets from 2006 to 2007. Broncos coach Josh McDaniels had been fined $50,000 for not immediately reporting Scarnecchia's actions upon being informed about the 49ers video. Scarnecchia was fired from the Broncos due to this incident. Number 10. SteroidsGate. Richard Rides, who served as the Pittsburgh Steelers team doctor from 1985 to 2007, faced legal troubles in 2012 due to his involvement in obtaining and unlawfully prescribing anabolic steroids. Rides' connections to an Orlando, Florida pharmacy involved in an interstate steroids ring raised concerns. The Steelers removed Rides from their medical staff in June 2007 following these allegations. In the decade preceding Rides' tenure, the Steelers' reputation for steroid use was discussed by several individuals. Former quarterback Terry Bradshaw admitted to using steroids during his playing career, but he stated it was primarily for injury recovery rather than to enhance size or strength. Jim Haslett, a former Saints coach, suggested the 70s Steelers started the NFL steroid trend, a claim supported by Frank Tarkenton, who observed the team's bulging muscles during a Super Bowl matchup. Although there were no direct punishments for the Steelers in this case, the team's association with Rides raised concerns about their historical steroid use, especially during their Super Bowl winning years, suggesting a potential tainting of those victories. There you have it, folks. Remarkable NFL cheating moments that have left indelible marks on the league's history. From controversies to creative tactics, these instances remind us that the pursuit of victory can sometimes lead to questionable actions. That's it for today. Don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe for more captivating content about America's beloved sport. Until next time, stay passionate and keep the football spirit alive.